or we'll go downtown. With our best moves we can boogie. Oh.
아이스 라떼를 영접했어요. 너무 행복합니다. 엘리베이터를 타고 페이스북 부증 있는데 발코니도 있나봐.
화장실은 여기구나.
여보. 화장실 뭐 있을 건 다 있네.
여기 나갈 수 있어.
그러니까요.
여보야.
기도. 오 좋다. 너무 좋은데요? 좋아요. 아카시아.
쌉싸름이 또 맛있어.
맛있네요. 먹어보세요. 맛있어요? 먹어볼게요.
맛있어?
시큼하고 맛있다. 시켰고요. 진짜 맛있어요.
너랑 같이.
지하철을 타고
I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry. I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities. You did it all while leaving me in the dark. Try so hard to be what you need. If you're into the finer things, well, maybe we should let this fall apart. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. I should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. Said you never need a one-night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me.
오늘의 첫 일정은 세차입니다.
오렌지
한 번씩 나갔어요. 네네, 향이 아주 좋아요. 오렌지 향이. 맛있어요. 이거. 아, 맛있겠어요. 시켰고 똑같은 거 시켰어요.
온 아이덴티티를 찍었던 장소인데.
네. 저의 최애 영화거든요.
Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. I should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you never let one night stand trips again.
은행보다 훨씬 나은데 배를 진짜. 뭔지 알지?
What if it goes wrong? What if it goes right? What if these things I'm saying make you change your mind? I've never been one to cry. I can't stop the tears raining down from my eyes. No, 'cause I feel so stupid for falling for you.
für mich.
Bitteschön.
너무 맛있고.
Das ist Eiskaffee Americano und das ist Eiskaffee.
Dankeschön.
혜민이도 이걸로 짜내야지.
하민이 뭐?
행복하다.
하민이 아직 뭐야? 쓰는 거. 파이팅 넘쳐?
넘쳐. 좋네 이거.
시드로스.
너 주스 아까 마셨잖아. dankeschön.
얘는 무슨
아키슈. 이게 얼마라고 그랬지?
6유로.
6유로. 와.
5유로에다 1유로 추가 고기.
굿은 아페티. 나가 볼게요. 맛있겠다. 먹으세요. 진짜 맛있겠다. 맛있다. 커피 나왔습니다.
이게 2유로가 아니야 하나에. 이게 3유로. 대박이야.
완전 맛있다 커피. 찐이야 찐. 볼 게 너무 많아. 버스를 타고 갑니다.
Trying to think, but I can't when you're looking at me. Racking my brain for a way to tell you I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready, but I lost it when you let me look into your heart. Now I'm falling fast, and I'm falling hard. So I'll give you my world if you'll make it turn. And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn. I'll give you my love if you'll make it sweet. And I'll give you my heart if you'll make it beat. Trying to search for the truth, girl, how do you feel? You checking in for the weekend, or you gonna settle down here? Cause I've been broken when I left my heart open far too many times. I want something real, I want something right. So I'll give you my world if you make it turn.
멋지네요.
And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn.
음료 이렇게 따라서 나오는 거 저는 정말 극혐이에요. 탄산이 하나도 없어요. 그래서 좀 드세요. 남편도 똑같은 거를 시켰습니다. 진하네.
콜라벨 같은 걸로 해갖고 했는데
그냥 어디 가나 사람이 많아요.
I've been waking up too early just to lose some more honestly. I've been hiding from my pride while I'm looking for a change. Oh, but what if I change my mind? Will I find my wasted time? There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation and know exactly what he say to me, what he say to me. He would say you'll be alright. If you know where to turn to, you'll lose this fight. If you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright. If you live in the moment, don't give up on life. It's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. Let's say if I made a little money, I could buy you a house. And then maybe I could say I got it all figured out. 'Cause you know it don't grow on trees. But you would tell me so, you never owe me a thing. I said, what about the times when I lose my way? You said there will come a time I won't be here to say greatest things in life are free. So even if you're sleeping on streets, just know you'll be alright. If you know where to turn to, you'll lose this fight. If you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. So you'll be alright. If you live in the moment, don't give up on life. It's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. Yes, you'll be alright. Yes, you'll be alright. There's somebody I look up to.
저도 오늘 희나 레스토랑으로 갑니다. 저는 맥주를 시켰고요. 자스민 차를 시켰어요. 맛있어요.
이렇게 해서 먹자. 우리 샐러리랑 해서 나누면.
괜찮다 그럼.
이렇게.
마지막 닭불입니다. 아주 맛있죠?
아주 맛있어.
또 왔습니다. 마지막 방.
I cried when I moved away. I cried when the moment's perfect. I cry when there's no words to say. I can't help it if I feel it. It comes pouring like the summer rain. I'm a diver, watch me dive into seas full of feelings. Life got me in. No, I'm a diver. How deep can I swim? Fill me up with emotion, right to the brim. So I'll dive to the ocean floor. I never do arrive. I can't let a single minute slip away and float on by. Tie it on me like a weight, then let it sink me further. I just can't help it if I feel it. It comes pouring like the summer rain. I'm a diver, watch me dive into seas.
많이 샀네. 자기가 몇 개 사왔다 그랬지? 와.
드셔보세요. 뭐 먼저 드실라고?
오빠 먼저 먹어보세요. 행복하다.
위에서 먹어야지.
근데 커피 엄청 맛있겠네요.
흰비어 같아. 흰비어.
완전 바삭. 진짜 맛있어요. 강추. 저기 개뮤제 케밥에서 빨간불이에요. 빨간불. 잘 보고 있어.
맛있겠지?
엄청나요. 어떻게
입을
알고?
파괴한다.
남편은 먹었고요. 이제 저는 먹는데요. 엄청 맛있대요.
If it goes